Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Hope everyone's doing okay. Today's vlog is going to be a cooking vlog. I've got a couple of meals that I want to make. I've got wraps that I'm going to be making for dinner tonight. And then I'm going to be making my dinner tonight for tomorrow, if that makes sense. So all I have to do is reheat it tomorrow and just so it's done. So I'm going to be making wraps now. It's easy steps, so let's just get straight into it. So this is one of my favourite meals to cook, so I'm going to start off by putting a little bit of oil into the pan, and then I've already marinated my chicken. It's been in the fridge for a while. I just use leftover herbs that were sitting in the cupboard, so I just put them in there just to give a bit of flavour, and then I'll wait for the pan to get hot with the oil in it, and then I'll put the chicken in. You should be able to hear a sizzle when you put the chicken in, and then I just mix it so all sides are equally cooked the same. And now I'm going to be chopping an onion and 2 peppers. I'm just going to start off by chopping both ends of the onion and then chopping it into small pieces. So now I'm just going to cut the 2 peppers and chop them up into tiny pieces like I did with the onion, making sure I take the pips out. So that's all chopped up, ready to go. Now I'm just going to mix the chicken one more time. It did look a little bit burnt, but I call it crispy. So now I'm just going to add everything to it. It did overflow a little bit, but once it starts cooking, it will disappear a little bit anyway. See, I got it everywhere. So now it's nearly cooked. See how the veg just disappears? I don't really know how that's happened. So now it's all done, and then I put some pita breads in the toaster to warm them up, and then put some butter on the insides of them. And then I put some chicken in them. I didn't want my dinner when I first cooked it, so I just put it in a container and then reheated it later. It doesn't look that appetising, but it was so good. So this is how I made them. So I've just eaten the wraps. They're really nice. They're just so easy to make. So, and that's literally everything I put in them. I just had loads of stuff left over in the cupboard, and I thought I don't want to waste it. I'm just going to chuck everything together. So that's what I just did. I've got a couple of bits that I need to do. I need to record some videos to keep up to date with this 2 times a week, 1 week, and then 1 video a week the other week. So I need to do that, and then I'll be back when I cook my meal for tomorrow. So now I'm making a cottage pie. The potatoes are already on the boil. Somehow I forgot to record it, but it's okay. So now I just start separating the mince out and just put it on a medium heat. And by the way, I did wash my hands with soap before touching the raw meat. So now I'm just going to mix it with a wooden spoon until it is nearly cooked. So now it's nearly done. I am going to turn the heat right down to number 1, and then I am going to get the gravy granules. I sort of just eyeball this, to be honest, and then I add some water and just mix it to get all the lumps out. And then I had to add more gravy granules because it was a little bit watery and the potato would fall through. That's what happened in my last video when I tried to make a cottage pie. So now I just add it and just mix it on the lowest heat possible, because otherwise it will stick to the bottom. Now I add some garden peas. People might think, why are you putting garden peas in a cottage pie? But try it, it's so good. So now I just mix them in. So now I'm going to put all the herbs in. I put in some garlic granules and some black pepper, and then some basil, and then lastly some pink Himalayan salt. Now I just mix all the herbs in and then just let it simmer for a couple of minutes. So now the potatoes are finished boiling, I drained them and then I add some butter. And now I just mash them until there's no lumps at all. So now the potatoes are mashed, I'm going to get my dish and then add the mince first. The mince is in, so now I'm going to add the potatoes, slowly putting it in because I don't want to happen what happened last time when the mashed potato literally just sunk to the bottom, and it actually turned out better than the last one, so I'm happy with that. So now I just start smoothing it out, making sure it's evenly spread. So I had a little bit of mash left over, so now I just get a spoon and spread it evenly again, and look how smooth it looks. I think this is probably the best shepherd's pie I think I've ever made, so I'm happy I caught it on camera. So now I've done that, I just get a fork and put the lines down it. I've always done this, I don't know why. So it's all done now, this is my shepherd's pie, so now I just put the lid on, ready to have later. So I've just finished making the shepherd's pie for tomorrow, so that's all done. All I have to do is reheat that for tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to end the vlog here, to be honest. There's nothing else for me to really do. I hope you really like it. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Obviously the vlogs won't be like this all the time. There will be normal vlogs, but I just love cooking and I enjoy it. So please let me know what you want to see in the comments. So remember to like and subscribe, and see you all next time. Bye!